This broadcast will start in 30 seconds. This broadcast will start in 15 seconds. This broadcast will start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Voice of Stockton. For more information on The Voice of Stockton, go to thevoiceofstockton.org.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS, The Voice of Stockton, or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff.
Good morning, Stocktonians, and welcome to Tales and Tips. And I'm so excited today to be talking about Delta Humane Society. Before that, I just want to mention briefly an opportunity in our community for anyone out there that is interested in starting up in media. We are looking for volunteers at the studio to help run the board, to help with social media, office work, and just everything related to the studio. And it's a really great hands-on opportunity. You can contact us through Facebook at The Voice of Stockton. You can also contact us at our office number, 467-4455, or just come on by to the studio at 231 Bedford Road across from Tap Plastics on the Miracle Mile. And hopefully there's several of you that are interested in helping with making Stockton better and just contributing to the radio, who just does such an amazing community outreach. All right, and with no further ado, let's talk about Delta Humane Society. I'm so honored to have with me to my right Maria Tompkins, and she is the director of Delta Humane. Let's start with her, the new director. Maria, tell us about yourself and how you became associated with Delta Humane and your passion for helping dogs and cats and the amazing changes that you put in place so far.
Well, thank you for having me on your show today. Well, how I became was I had the interest of having pets for vets, and still don't have it, but we were able to come in to Delta Humane Society as of October 1st. And I'm just going to give you a little history about what we've done since. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm, definitely.
So what we've done as a group, and we have a huge team, thanks to Kim, Lance, Chitali, and everybody that works there, we've been able to get over 70 dogs and cats adopted. So,
woohoo! In just a few months.
Yes, and we're very excited. We have your help as our veterinarian, so we appreciate you a lot for everything you've done. You're there once or twice a week. Is that about right?
Yeah.
You started at 2 weeks.
At least once a week. At first I was there a little more, but
Yes.
now things are situated, and I love volunteering there, and I feel like the impact we're making in the community is huge, and being the only no-kill shelter, but I'm going to let you talk about that.
Yeah, so we're very excited to have you there as well. And now we have that clinic that we're working on slowly but surely with your help. And Maureen is our vet tech that comes in with you, and she helps us a lot too. We
awesome.
do vaccinations. Well, you do. We do a lot of love and care for our dogs and cats. We've been doing a lot of upgrading at Delta Humane Society, and we help the community. For those that haven't been able to afford the care of their pets, they come in and they talk to us, and we do what we can to help them out.
And we should give a shout out to Dr. Singh as well at American, who
Yes.
has been helping us hugely because there's only so much medical care that we can do on site. I've been going through and basically triaging all of the animals, looking to see who needs what vaccine, who needs what medical care, and then one of our staff will go and transport the animal to American, and then they take over from there.
Yes, in fact, they started donating $10,000. That's about every other week to
Which
help
is
pay.
huge.
Yes, for surgeries and any major things that we need to get done to our pets. So we've been able to get them back healthy, and then we get them adopted, to nice homes. and at a low cost, because we've dropped our adoption fees to $25.
Which is huge.
To everything you guys are doing.
And you've been able to do a lot of implementing a lot of cost-saving methods, and that's really helped too. The overhead is a lot less, and we're getting animals adopted far more than we had. We've expanded our hours, and we're getting a lot of promotion. We'll come to Lance, who's been doing a huge amount of our promotion as our community outreach expert. And it's awesome. We have a really strong team, and I'm excited that Kim is here as well. Kim Lopez Mendoza, who her official title is development assistant, but it really should say that she wears many hats because she helps with medical care.
She does a little bit of everything.
Yes, and organizing. So Kim, tell us, how long have you been at Delta Humane?
I've been at Delta Humane Society for almost 10 years. Mostly doing kennels, but I have done adoption paperwork, the cat room, cat adoptions, mobile adoptions. I've done just about a little bit of everything there.
Treatment, you do treatment also. You've organized our whole system for treatment and what pet is where, and it's great because a few months ago animals were in kind of random locations, and now we have a whole system in place. And you mentioned Maureen. Maureen has helped us along with the city and the county on making sure we have proper sanitation protocols and that we're not spreading illness from one pet to the other, and that really the animals are comfortable. I mean, to me as a veterinarian, my priority is that the animals are comfortable, that they're not in pain, that they have quality while they're there as much as we can provide that, and ultimately we want them to get homes.
Right. So Maureen is also, she was trained by the SPCA, which is really good. It's been very helpful for us since we did need some training. So she came in and gave the training to everyone, and we really appreciate that as well. So we're still working on some things you requested as well, like the quarantine room, which you guys all bring great ideas, and as board members too, all the board members. I thank them all for working with us. We could not do it without all of you.
And change sometimes takes time. I mean, we've implemented a huge, and you especially, you've been pivotal in implementing so many important policies so quickly, and it's night and day difference. Kim is probably the best one to hear from on how things have improved.
She's like, where do I start?
Yeah, we're a lot more organized, and we're definitely moving our animals a lot faster. We have a lot of our senior dogs finding homes that were just kind of sitting in our kennels. We're definitely open more days. We're going out into the public now, and we were at the Stockton Heat game Saturday.
Woohoo!
We got one adoption there. We're moving our animals pretty quickly, and
lots of interest.
And
you were saying lots of people are going to come from that. We had our holiday event, our open house, which was great. We had an amazing turnout for that. And new people are coming and donating food and money and blankets and other things all the time. Lance, talk about your interest and your experience so far with Delta Humane and your vision.
My vision is just pushing forward the big change. It was painful for everybody in the beginning because we all were kind of just thrown into a fire, so to speak, and then we kind of just put our heads down and pulled forward, and we've got some community people reaching out to us. Phoenix Roofing, they're donating a roof system to us for the main office.
Awesome.
Which saved us about $4,000.
That's
had
huge.
What's
Thank
their name?
you.
The name of the roofing company?
Phoenix Roofing.
Phoenix.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Thank you.
We had a company from Modesto who donated 5,000 pounds of freeze-dried chicken to us. So I went and picked that up last week or a week before
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. So that was
That's a lot of chicken.
that was a lot of chicken. Yeah, I was a little worried driving it back, but we got it. We managed. Just reaching out to people, inviting them out to see the changes, because there was a lot of negativity because the animals were sitting so long, and now we're not, I wouldn't say we're there yet, but we're well organized.
We're getting over the hill.
Over the hill, and things are starting to roll smoothly. And like Kim said, where the animals are getting adopted faster, and So it's really just bringing the community back into what we do, because I think they were isolated for so long. Nobody really knew what was going on. It was a big secret, and now things are moving really good. So I'm happy.
We should thank Pet Supplies Plus because they're letting us have animals at 2 locations, and Kim set that up. Thank you.
Awesome, Kim.
Which is amazing. And we've adopted how many animals through them so far?
The Pet Supplies Plus in Lodi, we've adopted at least over 15 to 20 cats there.
Wonderful.
At the Pet Supplies Plus on Country Club, we've done a few adoptions there. But we just started going there a few weekends ago, so I'm sure it'll pick up a lot more.
And you're connecting with PetSmart?
Yes, we're in the works with PetSmart to have our cats there, and they would love for us to come out and do some mobile adoptions there.
Wonderful.
And Ryan from Carter's PetSmart.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he came out yesterday, actually.
Wonderful.
And he donated some, well, he always donates, but yesterday he actually came physically into our, to Delta Humane and donated some wet food for dogs. And he also delivered a pallet of cat litter, which was really nice that he did that for us.
Thank
So
you,
we were really
Ryan. That's
excited.
awesome.
That's
Thank you,
always-
Carter's
He's
Pets.
awesome.
Thank you, Ryan. I gotta
Carter's
reach out to
Pets.
him
That's
today.
awesome. That's great.
Yes.
And we always have needs, and in just a minute, let's come back and list our needs because we want the community to be aware of that. But that's awesome to me that there's so many ways that different people can help, and everyone has a role to play. We need volunteers as well. Let's back up a little bit, though, and talk about where is our location.
4590 South Highway 99, Stockton, California, 95215. Sorry, I'm giving that all, but
And that's off of Arch Road on 99.
right on the frontage road. If you get off Arch Road, there's an Starbucks.
Make sure you
So-
stop there and bring us.
And you turn, and there's a E. Collins, so we're right next door to E. Collins.
All right,
I
awesome.
pinpoint that because it's a big building.
Yes.
Collins
and-
Electric, if anybody knows who that is.
And they do a lot of community outreach as well,
Yes.
which is awesome. All right. And let's talk about some more future plans. You mentioned Pet for Vets, and we should talk about kennels that need remodeling.
So we're in the works right now. We have what we call the old kennels that now we're numbering the kennels. But just talking about 2 areas that are old kennels, and we were just speaking about it this morning that we're going to start remodeling. I would say in about 2 weeks, hopefully, one of them, and start putting insulation and drywall and some doors to it to conserve the heat in it, and in the summer some cool weather in there so that the dogs will be a little more comfortable.
And I want to put some things also to control noise to help with the barking, because that also makes it more pleasant for the animals and the employees.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Thank you.
I need earplugs when I walk through there.
So, and that's common. It's a common problem in any shelter. It's no different. But anything that we can do to improve the comfort and quality.
Yeah, and we're preparing to do some fundraisers on site too. So right now our priority is to fix the buildings, going back to the buildings before I talk about that. Once we finish the small kennels, we're moving on to the one that the roof is deteriorated.
It's the original kennel from the 19. Oh, it's been there 30-something years.
We're 52 years
Oh,
old.
52 years old.
Yeah.
So it's the original
facility is
building.
52 years
and
old.
so it hasn't been maintained, and it needs a complete
A
remodel.
facelift.
Yeah, a big one. Like she was saying, the roof, it needs a new roof system on there.
Yep.
We need to get an engineer and an architect out there to come in and help design it, so we're not piecemealing it together. Everybody's trying to do a little bit, and then it looks all choppy, and we want it to look the way it should look, the way it was originally intended, because we still have the original plans from the designer who
awesome.
designed the original.
We just need to upgrade those. I have an architect we can reach out to.
Oh, that'd be great.
So we're looking for volunteers to come out and reach out to us and let us know that they're willing to come and help us.
Pick up a hammer and a tool belt.
And as well as we're looking at doing a grooming station inside of that building.
Wonderful. Awesome. And Bobby is a little restless. We haven't let him speak yet. Do you want to tell us about who Bobby is?
Well, this is Bobby. He is a Seal Point. He is about 2 years old. He's very sweet, very friendly, very cuddly.
He's been purring the whole time. I
He
can hear him
has.
from here.
He's ready to get out of here.
He's ready to be cuddling at home by the fire in someone's
Yes,
lap.
he's ready for his forever home.
Yes, he is. He's pretty cool. I like
So we
him.
mentioned our address. Let's give our phone number, our website, and our Facebook page. Kim, do you want to do that?
Our phone number is 209-466-0339. Our website is deltahumanesociety.com. And then our Facebook, you can just look us up at Delta Humane Society.
All right. And earlier, Maria mentioned the board. She didn't mention that she's the president of the board.
And you're the vice president.
Everybody's shy.
And Lance is on the board, too. He's community outreach and some other things.
We do a little bit
He
of
wears
everything.
many
He's our
hats, too.
treasurer.
Yes, he wears many hats also.
And then Liz Saldivar, our financial secretary.
Mhm.
Yes.
And Chatelli, she's our secretary.
Secretary. That's what happens when you sit on coupled boards. You kind of forget which position you're holding.
Well, and all of us, I mean, yes, we have titles, but we wear many hats, and that's because we're all really dedicated to seeing that the animals are comfortable and happy and are getting great homes. That's our whole goal. And I love that we've been able to expand our hours and run things more cost effectively so that the fees are financially feasible for people in our community. Because we don't want that to be a deterrent. And then we have awesome people in the community like Lance who have sponsored several animals so that there's no adoption fee for certain animals. Kim did it
Sponsor
too.
this
Oh,
little
you
guy right
sponsored
here.
Bobby? Okay.
Oh, sponsor Bobby
Wonderful.
today.
Great.
I'll have to get a picture.
Great. Wonderful.
So-
Yes, you guys need a picture, especially since he has a T-shirt that says stud on the back to go with his tie. Can we show his shirt? I still think we need a Yes You Can with Lance McCann on his back, but
That would
the
be
stud
cool.
is pretty cool.
And his tie.
Yes, his
I
tie.
love the
He
tie.
is
Very
dressed.
handsome
Today
for
is a
today.
special day. It's the day he's going to get adopted, so he's all dressed up for the occasion.
Oh.
All right. So earlier we were talking a little bit about the history and that Delta Humane has been there almost 53 years. It's kind of nestled on 5 acres. And in addition to the existing buildings, we actually have a lot of space in the back with potential to develop for many different uses.
We have about 3 acres in the back.
So we got a grant writer, which is something I've been talking about a lot since I started. And he's from Port of Stockton.
Awesome.
I don't know if I should mention his name at this point, but we appreciate him if he's listening. I know he knows who he is. And he's got a partner, and they're going to do grant writing as a pro bono for us.
Wonderful.
So he's been coming in and helping to get an idea of what our needs are and how or what kind of grants we need. They're looking at the building that we're, the biggest building that we're trying to remodel and see if we can get a grant for that as well, and what kind of programs will fit to our facility.
Awesome.
So, I mean, if you guys have any ideas, anyone has any ideas, they're more than welcome to call in. If you know about any grants, please call us. Let us know if you have those ideas as well. We're open to the community to call us and talk to us.
Awesome.
I mean, there's a huge potential with those 3 acres that
Yes.
we could do.
Yes.
I was thinking through the Paradise Fire, if we had something, a fence, we could have just took in some of the horses and cattle and stuff and just put them back there temporarily until they found temporary housing. It was just tragic with some of those.
With some people went through,
Yeah.
and we did take in some animals, and we helped other organizations be able to take in more animals, which is good. But yes, you're right. There's so many different things that we could do with that backlot. We had talked about using it for farming to generate income. We could have a coffee shop. I think there's a lot of things that we could do.
So we could do a
or
pet
store.
park back there, a dog park.
We could.
I mean, there's so much.
There's an endless, and it's large enough that there's a lot that we could do.
So we do have a group that they at this time don't want to be announced either who they are, but it's a huge group that's come out last week, and they're planning on some fundraisers on the lot.
Wonderful.
So that's
Great.
another reason why
That's
we're
awesome.
fixing up the area, putting some more lighting because it was kind of dark,
He's frisky.
and making it a little better for
He's young. He's
for
energetic.
fundraisers. So we look forward into
Great.
announcing those fundraisers soon.
Wonderful. Bobby was singing a little earlier, but you can hear him purring. Listen to that purr. And look at the beautiful blue eyes and how loving he is. So Lance just stepped up to the plate, and Bobby's adoption is free. So anyone out there watching and listening who would love the companionship of a beautiful Seal Point Siamese that's very affectionate, come and check Bobby out. Let's talk about our adoption hours. When are our adoption hours?
We are open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 4, so that's when people can come
All
out
right.
and adopt.
So they can actually come and see Bobby in about an hour
Yes.
and come check him
there.
out.
Take him home.
And all of our animals that are adopted are spayed and neutered. They're microchipped. They're current on vaccines. What else do they come with?
They've been microchipped, rabied. They get a little goodie bag,
So some
leash and
food.
a collar, food, treats,
Wonderful.
toys, beds, whatever they need.
Awesome. Awesome. So let's talk about the list of what we would like people to donate. Besides
Okay.
money.
Right now, we really need canned dog food. It does not matter what brand, what kind, any kind, we will use it. Cat canned food, dog food, and then regular dry cat food. Towels, beds, blankets, those are all things we really need right now.
Okay. What about toys or food bowls,
Those are
crates?
always in
Welcome.
need as well, yeah. Those are always welcome too.
Awesome.
You should take him home.
He looks very content in your arms.
I know. I was just seeing that. That's pretty nice.
So, Lance, let's come back to you because I know that a lot of people gave you a hard time on Facebook, which was not deserved. Talk about what this has been like for you and what motivates you to keep going.
It was hard in the beginning because we were getting hit by so many angles. But I've known Maria for many years. I knew that I was going to stand behind her no matter what. Because
Thank
she
you.
had the vision, and she's like, you know, some days are hard. You know, we just, so much negativity. And I'm like, just put your head down, just keep pushing forward. It'll all work out. People will see the change. And once they see the change, it's already undeniable where we're at from where we were. So I was invited in just because of my social media experience and stuff. So I'm like, I'm with you. You know, I trust you, and I'm with you 100%. And it's been good. It's been rough, but it's been good. Been a learning experience for everybody.
Well, and I'm glad you mentioned the social media, and you have mixers, and you and I talked that maybe during the summer we can actually showcase animals outside when you have one of
Absolutely.
the mixers, because I think that would draw more people.
It's beneficial to everybody. We get to
Yes.
hit, and it's really, it's a business mixer, but really it's a community mixer.
Yes.
It's to people to come out and meet people in other businesses. You may need a gardener, you may need a roofer, whatever you need. There's somebody there that can help you.
Which
And
is
so-
awesome. And how often do you do those mixers, and when is the next one?
January 30th, 68
getting
at
restless.
6 to 8 p.m. at Central. It's over there next to in the Krispy Kreme parking lot.
And that's their new location.
Yes, that's our new location, and I hold them every month.
Awesome.
So-
And they've been there, they were on the mile. They've been there now about a year, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
wonderful.
Food's great.
And we want to support them. Impresso has their location on March Lane, and I think they're opening up another. They're in process.
They opened the old Starbucks on El Dorado Street or Center.
Awesome.
I forget which one that is.
Excellent. So
Yeah.
they have 2 locations again, which is great.
Mhm.
That's exciting because we want to support especially local businesses, non-chain businesses, because that's what makes Stockton great. And that supports people that are trying to make a difference in Stockton.
Yeah. Stockton's great. I mean, we have so much to offer. We just need to get out of the fog, I think.
Well, and it's exciting because you only hear about the negative, and that's why I love having the Voice of Stockton, and especially this show, because I can highlight amazing things in Stockton. And we should have said that you have your own show. What is it called? When is it?
It's tomorrow from 10 to 11, And right now it's called the Lance McCann Show, but tomorrow I'm talking to the program director, and I'm going to change it to Stockton United.
All right. I love that. That's amazing.
So,
Wonderful.
That's going to be the new name.
See, and I love the positivity, and I think that's why we work so well, especially the three of us, because we all are positive, and yes, there might be some issues that we have to work through, but we're strong and we know where we want to be, and we're not going to let anything stop us.
That's
Absolutely.
right. We have not till now.
I would like to say thank you to you, because without your expertise in the beginning, we would have probably been lost without your expertise. And Kim as well. She's been.
Thank you. And Kim.
Yeah,
Yes, and Kim has been super pivotal.
Very valuable.
Extremely valuable, because I mean, all of us are you're there on a daily basis because you're working there as the director. But for me, I can't be there every day, and you can't be there every day, although you're there an amazing amount of time.
I would.
But you are boots on the ground every day, dealing with the animals, taking care of the crisis, finding out what the issues are, and fixing them. And so definitely this transformation could not have happened without you, Kim. And we, from the board, want to make sure that you hear that and you know how appreciated that you are.
Thank you.
Yes.
And let's go around, and as we're wrapping up, any final comments?
Nope, just want to say, well, yeah, I guess. I want to say thank you to everyone that stood behind us at all times, and those that tried standing behind us and thought it wasn't going to happen, but here we are, and even the little you did, make sure it means a lot to us. We're still here. Come visit us. Please help us, support us as much as you can. Don't let go of us. We're still going to grow, and please come grow with us.
And supporting could just be as little as sharing a Facebook post. It doesn't have to be financially. It just
Although financial is nice.
Financial is nice. But if there's something, a pet who's needs to be adopted, or just share a post. I mean, it expands the pie.
Come walk dogs. Come brush dogs.
Yep, we are taking volunteers. You contact Chatelli. She's our volunteer processor, and she will walk you through the steps to get you in the door.
And let's give our contact information and our address one more time.
For volunteers, it is 209-466-0331. And for the Shelter Adoption Center, it's 209-466-0339.
Awesome. And our street address, Kim?
4590 South Highway 99. We're on the frontage road.
All right. And our hours of operation?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 4.
Okay. And
Come
those are our
see us.
adoption times also?
Yes.
Okay. And what if someone can't make those hours?
We're willing to work with them. I mean, if it takes whatever it takes, we're willing to work with them
Okay.
to get our animals out the door
And
and
when they
into a loving home.
When they call, who are they calling and asking for to speak with?
If they're calling the shelter, anyone will pick up the phone and help
Direct them
them.
to the adoption center.
Awesome. And how many animals do we have on site right now?
For dogs, we have maybe about 35 available dogs. Cats, probably about the same.
Awesome.
About 30 cats.
And I love that they're moving every day. It's exciting every day to see a post that one of our loved pets has found their forever home.
Mhm.
And that's exciting. And to me, that's my inspiration to be there and to be helping, because I want to see them happy. And Bobby says he's ready. He says he's jumping out of Kim's arms. He's ready to be adopted in his forever home.
He's ready to go.
Mm.
Who cannot resist this
The beautiful blue
this
eyes.
face?
He's so cool.
So, Kim, anything further that you'd like to add?
All
right,
Come
okay.
and adopt, please.
Come and adopt. Let's hear his purr one more time. Put him up to the... So cute. Any other comments from anyone?
Thank you for the community, the ones who have stood behind us and have donated. I'd just like to say thank you very much, because without the community, we would not exist.
Yeah.
The only no-kill shelter in the San Joaquin area. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. They're there until they find a home.
Well, and the only no-kill shelter in Stockton. There are some others, but they're not specifically in Stockton.
I do want to say that I know some people don't want to hear this, but I do thank Patrice for bringing me along to Delta Humane Society. We would not be here if she had not recruited us. So I do appreciate her for that.
I'm glad that you mentioned that. And to me, it's all about positivity and moving forward and making a difference. And I feel like our team is a strong team, and every day we're making a difference.
I think she believed that we could get this done, and we have done it. So
Awesome.
thank you, Patrice.
That's beautiful.
Amazing.
All right.
Well, thank you.
And with that, I'm going to sign off. I am the voice of Stockton. You are the voice of Stockton. We are the voice of Stockton. Let's make it a great day. I may have to go get them.
And we're still on.
We're still on.
Dawn's outside.
Okay.
You wanna go
I'll go
grab
get
him?
him. You guys can talk amongst
Continue to
yourselves.
talk.
Talk amongst yourselves.
This is- They do a good job washing.
Yeah. You have to wash the cat. That's a